excited to announce the first game of the finals for the International 1v1 tournament, and we have Devilsbrigade from Canada on the German team, Antique Fog of War, up against Sunbeam on the Soviet team, also from Canada. And this is going to be an epic matchup in my opinion, because both of these players are very evenly matched in terms of skill. Sunbeam being a very good infantry player, focused mainly on infantry and swarming the map with his Soviet charge units. We've seen him time and time again, a bit slow on the counters though. And we have Mr. Devilsbrigade, who is a very solid player, also known as Byron is his other nickname. You've seen him around in other tournaments, and he's improved a lot of late, and he's a very solid player now with good macro and micro skills. Just needs a bit of polish for some of his, I guess, buys sometimes, but let's see how he goes. Sunbeam is not splitting his forces in two like usual, so he's sending some guys to the center, maybe for some line of sight. A few guys, most of the guys of Devil's forces are in the center, already capping with the rifleman right in the middle, and now he's pushing up. Good play by him, and this will allow him to really overwhelm the troops back over here and take the frontal cover position, which is so important in Scheldt. And on the eastern point we have Sunbeam only capping with one guy, and a full weight of single SMG buys plus rifle buys by Devilsbrigade is going to overwhelm him. And Sunbeam, I can see on the mini-map, has taken the western point with no opposition, and has actually sent a lot of guys to the western point. So interesting, they both send most of the majority of their troops on to opposite points of the map, and nice flaming action. One guy left to dispatch. They are flowing to the left of him, gonna flank him with the numbers. Grenade, dodges, oh, runs it, throws flame, no, tries the Molotov. It's a bad micro over there, as we see a squad reinforcing of the, I think this is the partisan, they've got the brown uniform. Yes, these are the partisan squads coming on the eastern point. There isn't too many, and also an SMG flanker, and he's in DC, as you can see with the Sunbeam icon, and misses the Mauser. And the 80 grenade, no, it's a normal grenade, hits the haystack and doesn't want to go over. And he's coming over now, rushing into with the partisans. Rifles aren't good versus partisans, by the way, because they just one-shot them and don't have enough bullets to take them out, as they do have low hit points, and the SMGs are very good at exploiting that. As we see Devilsbrigade coming onto the western point to assault this point. See, they're assaulting different flags at once. They seem to be kind of going to a different flag each time, both of them with their reinforcements. Nice position by Sunbeam onto the housing area, as you can see, using the ruins as cover with the windows. With a sneaky SMG might get behind and throw a grenade. No, doesn't want to do that. He's quite entrenched. As you can see, it's quite hard to hold this position, with Sunbeam having PPSHs onto the left and on the flag itself, and the ruins. As you can see, might be able to hold this quite well. Center securely. Devilsbrigade perhaps maybe even send some of these troops further onto the cover to deny Sunbeam any cover. As you can see, beyond that point there is no cover whatsoever, as we now see on the eastern point partisans getting assaulted by another assault squad. So both of them jostling for positions by spamming the assault squad so far. One PPSH behind him with the SMG kind, may be able to hold it. Yes, he takes that guy out that was about to grenade, and reinforcements are coming now from Sunbeam with the partisan kind, which allows him to bank for the T60 because he didn't spend his points on an assault squad. He can afford a T60 now. Interesting play, taking the partisans over to the west and maybe just to hold. So this is interesting that he's using it that way. I think it's a good play, because partisans are pretty good at defending a point because they don't get shot first before they assault. Assaulting a point, they don't have enough hit points to really charge in. And here comes the T60 with support. Nice line of sight, takes us the tractor, and partisans are coming in to sneak into the flag, and T60 will be able to provide covering support as it does. One guy left, SMG. Wow, this SMG is so lucky, he's just not getting hit. And finally dies. As over the western point we see an assault. The partisans are too late. They're coming into a position that he's already held, but there's not too many troops there. Could do some damage. The SMG is not in action yet. A grenade perhaps. Oh, 80 grenade. Oh, that could have been so nasty, but partisans get into a safe position and takes out the SMG guy. Rifle can't take out too many at once, but not doing too good to attack him, as a sniper reticule has been spotted. Where is the sniper? Somewhere in the backfield, I'm guessing behind this wall. Yes, so placing it behind this wall first before the flag is cleared, so he doesn't get ambushed. Now he can move it up closer next time. So nice movement by Devilsbrigade, moving his infantrymen in different positions in good position, in fact, safe positions to shoot from afar. But sneaky partisan still holding. Oh, what a shot! This guy from the Urals. Mr. I can't click on him because I'm not suspecting him, but I would have shoutcasted his Russian name. Sunbeam is actually from Russia originally. I think he's an immigrant living in Canada. From the boat. I don't know if he is, but he's a Canadian now, I believe. And he's sneaking a shock trooper down to the center point. And this is the pressure play that he needs to do. Coming with the Soviets, they do get better at pressure later in the game with the shock. Then the charge units, they start to overwhelm the enemy, especially on a map like Shelt. It's 7-3, Sunbeam in the lead, T60 trying to push up onto the western point, but now being locked down by the P3, who's going to hold, or maybe even chase Sunbeam. No, he's going to hold back a bit. Good play. Definitely don't want to be risking an engagement in these housing areas where the P3 can get easily ambushed. And sniper reticle. I'm guessing it's in the building up over here. No, it's over here. Usually the building up there is a favorite spot. But it's also quite, I guess, obvious that it's there. P3 in action, taking out a few partisans, and a lot of lightweight troops by Sunbeam, really supporting his shock troopers just with the lightweight infantry. And Devilsbrigade is going to try and marker him off the map. Most into the face, sniper doing decent damage, taking out the shock infantry. This is the thing with facing against the Germans. You can't really stay out in the open in cover when the sniper is out. You've got to either maneuver or try to take out the sniper ASAP. As onto the eastern point, it's looking fine. Flamer just got destroyed. I heard the canister explode into a ball of flame, and a flaming Russian on the bridge there dramatically drops to the ground, with Devilsbrigade capping the center now with the sniper support basically, and also the assault squads spamming, really helping him in this situation. T60 meanwhile, while that was happening, Sunbeam's trying to exploit a bit of micro lapse, and Devilsbrigade is quickly coming in to fill the gaps. Good play by Devils, and T60 is hiding behind that housing area just to make sure it can fight another day. And it's a pretty good spot because the P3 can't chase it, so it's pretty much a lockdown for that T60, but also locking down Devilsbrigade's infantry to come up. And I can see more reinforcements of another shock trooper, so this is 2 special point sport from Sunbeam. Haven't seen a charge unit yet. Eastern point still quite secure. Sunbeam using a bit of time now in the micro to maybe push up a bit more. STG-44 down into the position, not facing anything, and he can't shoot through that wall. Northern point is still a standoff potentially. Devilsbrigade can flank. You can see there's no line of sight. A flanking opportunity for Sunbeam could be possible down this lane. And over here we see another squad of an assault squad coming, and another assault squad. So 2 assault squads. Well, this could be the this is the assault. Why does he get the charge? The charge is definitely out. The 2-pointer Brandenburgers are out, so that means the charge is out. And I haven't seen the Brandenburgers as well. Western point. See, the T60 is in good position. He can quite easily come this way, shoot out, come this way and shoot out, and the P3 is pretty much stuck here as well. And I'm expecting a counter. Hopefully there's a counter coming. Yes, there is a T-3457. This is quite an expensive counter, but it will definitely do the job. Some line of sight for Sunbeam, fanning out into positions to make sure there's no Brandenburgers, which he definitely should do. Maybe a bit further. There's no guys in front. Brandenburg could even sneak up to here and take it out. It's coming. The P3 knows it's there now, and the P3 needs to react either to hide behind, either attack. He can't really attack because he has no infantry support to attack the west. If he had, he could have attacked this way and somehow removed the infantry from this position, Sunbeam's infantry, and then faced a 50-50 play walking up to the house. But P3 now is falling back into a safe position, very cautious. The problem with being cautious is you're not making an impact. So right now the P3 is back in the field, not making an impact in the battle at this stage, as the T-3457 now is the king of the field and can move all around and support infantry. And now here comes the assault from Sunbeam. Assault squad plus change. Sniper into positions in the back over there. Can he take it out? Nope. And also just casting on the other position. I didn't dual cast with him this time because I'm pretty sure my neighbor will start using his power tool. He's building something, and that is the reason why. So if I don't upload this, it may be going to I may have to upload the replay instead. But T60, see what happens here, is being peekaboo, being cheeky. He's doing quite good support here, and the turret is damaged from the T-34. Can it take it out? No, it can't. Let's have a look. A sneaky Brandenburger. Tank trap though, blocking. This is why it's the problem with the Germans. Ooh! Oh! Shit! That hit pretty much there, like underneath the tank almost. That was very, very good luck lucky shot, I guess, but he was standing as well, so it was in DC. P3 now is in the open and can't really do much because it's turreted, but if it was not turreted, it could potentially just sweep straight down here and clean up the forces that are unsupported. But remember, this is not completely destroyed, it's yellow hull damaged, and it can be repaired. And Sunbeam is repairing straight away. Devilsbrigade is pushing though. I think he wants to finish it off. Hopefully he does try to finish it off, as Eastern Point is not touched. Sunbeam's got quite a few infantry in the backfield. Center is now Devilsbrigade still, and the Western Point is going to Sunbeam. I suppose he should really push up. Right now there's nothing stopping him, and that T60 is in the open too. They could even potentially assaulted that P3 while the turret was down and destroyed it. Bit of a lapse in mark, but here comes Devilsbrigade. He wants to finish it, and he doesn't because there's a SMG tank commander right at the bottom there, and the SMG PPSH has done its job. So the Flamer over here, another shock trooper. So this is his third shock trooper, I believe. T60 doing a good job, popping out, coming back in, popping out, being very, very cheeky. And the shock troopers now are coming through. Oh, nearly. Oh wow, this guy is definitely injured. Had a big concrete slab hit his leg, but his ally had the whole thing hit his body. Here is a Flamer though, and over to, let's see what's happening onto this point area. So really Sunbeam's really protecting this T-34. 57, oh wow, he really wants it down. He's even wasting a Brandenburger on a dead hull tank, which is fair enough because it could be so deadly if this comes back. P3 though, once it gets repaired, it can come straight in here. APCR, bam, close range, just finish it off that way, because it looks like he won't have much of a chance now with Sunbeam really wanting to protect this T-34 from damage. Brandenburger, G43s, good rifle, very decently fast in fire rate. And what do we have here? We have an assault squad. Now this could be the charge. No, for half a robot I can tell. I think this is the charge. So this is another charge unit. Ammo drop. See the lovely circle of this new. I like the new ammo thing. Just removes the useless part of rearming. As you can see, this Brandenburger now is reloading his MG. Comes with an ammo signal drop. Some units do, like the sniper as well. Still being repaired. Potentially could be dangerous as Sunbeam sneaks away on the western point while that's happening. So he's capping the western. Should have done it a lot sooner. Tries to get a track, doesn't, and this could be deadly now for Sunbeam. Unless he has 80 infantry shock trooper, I can see coming the distance. It's running for the side. Can it make it? It may even make it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Boom! Boom! P3 is down, and this means now this T-34 is going to be repaired perhaps in time, and it may be able to come back and bite Devilsbrigade up the arse. 25-12, and oh, you can see how Devilsbrigade put so much importance in taking that T-34-57, which I thought was a bit over the top, but Sunbeam also put importance on defending it. But now, seeing that P3 died, I expected that P3 to just wipe that out when it's repaired, but yeah, see, the turn of events just happen. Like it's a what do you call it? A domino effect, basically. If P3 didn't die, that would have been dead. But just didn't have line of sight on the right. That's a pity, Devilsbrigade. It's a very big pity because it could be the game changer. Oh, full squad in the open, mowing down like flies. T60 just destroys them. Look at that, the entire squad in a bunched up position, just runs into a total ambush. And now Sunbeam's defense of the T-34 is turning to an offense of the center from the flank, and coming into the center point as well there's a lot of spaced out troops. Sunbeam must be paranoid there's going to be some sneaky guys coming to spawn. But another T-60 out. This is Sunbeam meta. This is not the meta I've been teaching. 2 T-60s on the field because he can. And right now, this is actually a great position to be in. He did this with his rebounds. He had a T-34 in repair. This means this doesn't count as CP. And he's expecting this to come up very soon. And once this comes up, he can have 2 T-60s plus a T-34-57 to guard them both. And that would pretty much be, wow, unstoppable, unless Devilsbrigade can pull out something bullshit from his ass with like a PH or something. Sniper position, but still 25-21. Sunbeam is trailing, but it doesn't look like it once this gets repaired. And here comes the Panzer H, as expected. And this is the standard buy, I suppose. And it's actually a pretty safe one. It's not too risky. It can go toe-to-toe with the 57, but the 57 can take it out as well. Oh, nice shot. First shot takes out the T-60, and Sniper is holding quite well with the Brandenburger as well, the 34 Or is it the 34? Yes, it is. The Brandenburg is the MG34, not the 40. What's the 42? Oh, so he's got a 42 and a 34. But, oh, it's been crewed. It's been crewed. Who's going to get the shot off? Bam! Bounce. It's turreted. Can he finish it off? It's angled quite well. You see the degrees? It's almost 45 degrees, which is the T-34. T-34 does benefit from that kind of angle because it has great side armor, or pretty much the same side armor as frontal. And the Panzer H, even the Panzer H's gun is struggling to penetrate. It's tracked now in maybe not the best angle, and will be able to be finished very shortly. Priority should be on repair, and what is he buying? He's buying a 57 because the other T-60 died. That freed up a bit of CP, and potentially a flanking action on the side of the H. Let's see this what happens here. Let's see what happens, because this is the whole bank of Devilsbrigade. If Devilsbrigade loses his tank, it's going to be pretty much over because he's got two T-34 57s, but he knows he's got the breach to protect him. Let's see if he can get in. Oh, T-30. This is interesting. He's got a bit of the T-60 to block. Oh, what a shot. Did you see that? Right through. This is an epic and close game. This is probably, I expected this to happen with these two players, but what a shot. And Devilsbrigade is in deep shit now because that Panzer 4H, man, that Panzer 4H costs 600 MP, and with the Germans, you can't really afford to really lose much. You can see the MP situation right now. He's got 90 MP and pretty much hasn't got any flags, and he's got a T-60 to face. He's got another T-34 57 to face. It's getting repaired. Oh, no, it's not anymore. Still needs to be repaired. And T-60 just locking down the entire point of the west. And look at that. Just snipers in jeopardy. His para squad's in jeopardy. He needs to get the hell out of there. He ducked the sniper in time and now sneaking away. Paratroopers need to duck as well and go away, and they are now. T-60 is in potential to push right now because really look at his MP. He can't do anything. If Sunbeam chooses to attack, assault the center from a flank with the T-60, there is nothing he can do about it. Unless he goes a risky martyr, which I don't think he's going to do. He's going to wait for the veteran Tiger perhaps. So he's going to hold till 4 minutes, which is a decent amount of time. He can do that. T-34 57. Waiting. The other one now being repaired, and that will make it dangerous for the Tiger as well to be able to flank the Tiger from both ends, and the Tiger can't face, I guess, in the perfect angle on both areas, as paratroopers buying their time, waiting for that T-60 to come out, and that H was the game changer right there. Dual repair by Sunbeam, very skillful by him. He's doing a good job, and resorting to AD infantry. This is one thing I only resort. Sorry, this is one of the units I only resort to when I really can't buy a hard counter. I don't consider these a hard counter. It's pretty much rolling the dice, and a lot of times you don't get into good position to actually use it. But when you do, it's also a roll of the dice, and yeah, you could get lucky. You may not. It's the AT Infantry Casino, and here is the veteran sniper moving into position to assault perhaps the Southern. This is good play. I like the aggression, really keeping Sunbeam on his toes and also stalling, I guess. Stalling the time to get the veteran Tiger. 3 minutes to go, so 1 minute's passed. He's done well to hold so far, but now here comes the dreaded T-60 push, which I was talking about before, which could have happened earlier, but it's happening now and may force a 3 cap. Unless Sunbeam or unless Devilsbrigade can capture this, which he may. He's got the paras. Not too many though. The MG is a bit lagging behind back here, and he needs to move quick before the T-60 comes and flanks everything. As you can see, T-60 is moving onto the center. After this, he'll move onto the Southern, and you can see his MP situation has improved quite a bit actually. 390, you can afford like a medium tank or light tank. I guess a medium tank versus what's on the field. Even a looks maybe perhaps to just take this out and hold the center. And really, I guess Devilsbrigade should have actually put some troops down at the riverway just to buy him some time as well. In this situation we're at right now, the T-60 wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh, wow, what a nice throwback by the assault's partisan. If he had guys there, he could have held a bit longer, and you need every point counts right at this stage. 2 minutes to go to the veteran Tiger. This is what he's waiting for to come back into the game. T-34 57 is waiting as well. T-60 though is now going to push onto the eastern point. 3 cap is definitely not what you want, and Devilsbrigade is preventing this right now. Oh no, it's not going to him. Unfortunately not, and oh no, my neighbor's using the power tool. This is what I did not want to hear. Sorry if you can hear that mowing in the background. Bloody annoying neighbours. As T60 is coming into position to take the eastern point. And this may be a 3-cap because the center is taken, and 3-cap means death almost. It's only 1 minute to go. Can he get there? Here's T60 pushing up to finish off the paras, and it's basically every 1 second passed means 0.5 points, and that is really fast. And he needs to push up somewhere, maybe even to the western point now. He just needs to try everything right now. Devilsbrigade is being pinned down by just Partisan, so he can go through. And that's what he's doing now. He's going to try push onto this point. 1 PPSH though guarding it, which is probably one of the worst units you can go up against PPSHs in terms of defense, because they can potentially take it a whole squad. But he knows it's there, which is a good bonus. But no, it's running. Oh, the AI threw a grenade. It couldn't throw a grenade from there and snuck. And that was also the assault squad leader. Another. Oh wow, this is expensive. Pret Panzer Grenadier squad. Veteran Tiger 40 seconds, he hasn't got much time, 63-25. We haven't actually seen a good Veteran Tiger play yet in this tournament because of the time. T60 plug, perfect. Sunbeam predicted this so easily, so good. This is the timing is impeccable by Sunbeam, coming to the right position at the right time. And look, it doesn't discriminate. Panzer Grenadier, better hit points, more expensive and all that jazz, better shooting, doesn't matter, 20mm, bam, one shot, it's dead. And he's going to start capping it with the Partisan squad. Yes, he has decrewed this point. This will mean he can hold for a bit longer. The points won't go crazy into Sunbeam's favour. And now he's in chance. Veteran Tiger straight down this line. Hold one position for a while. Bank up some infantry. Then move on to point and snatch the flags from Sunbeam. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Here comes the Veteran Tiger. Yes, this is what he's doing right now. He's doing the right thing. This is exactly what I will do. Infantry surrounding this bastard, and this beast of a unit needs to make an impact right now as Sunbeam is actually recapping this point with the Partisans. And here comes the Veteran Tiger. Let's have a look at this bastard. The beast from that the Germans can field. 1v1s doesn't usually get bought because you can see right now you can't really survive that long. Whereas versus the Soviets, they're spamming 1-point infantries, spamming 2-point charges, and if you're banking up for the 7 points, you're going to get overwhelmed for a long portion of the game. Here comes the first kill, perhaps the Veteran Tiger. Bam! Straight away, one shot, nice accuracy. Needs to get a point, 84, 83. Run in there, get in there now. Don't worry about anything else. Just run the Veteran Tiger. Run it up to here, support with the infantry. Don't worry about anything else but just coming to this point. I guess he can't see what's in this point because the T60 is there, but can he run into the center point to just stop it? 90-25. Yet again we haven't seen, I guess, the Veteran Tiger used it to his potential because of that situation. Sunbeam's just trying to plug in the holes as soon as possible, just getting as many troops as possible into there as he has decrewed that. And the western point, that's a GG. Veteran Tiger couldn't come out just a bit more earlier, maybe another 2 minutes earlier could have done it. And yet again we've seen how the Soviets overwhelm the Germans in, I guess, situations like this. Good game.